See, now my mind is thinking, I'm not trying to talk down on Hitman Bang, but like I'm not about to act like he probably won't have the power to do these things. I hope he not on no Dr. Doofenshmirtz type timing, bro. I swear to God. I hope he's not. Please don't do it. Come on, son. Come on, son. Please don't do it. Please. Please. Yeah. How you doing? I got a question for you. Have you ever wanted to watch more videos than the thousands of ones that are already on my channel? Like the ones that I'm not allowed to show you here. Well, you're in luck, because I have a Patreon with 3 tiers. Here's what you will get per tier. Pause if you would like to read. As you can see, it's very thick, but you be the judge. You can go over there, look at it, check it out, let me know what you think. Thank you all for supporting, and thank you all for everything. Now, let's get back to the video. Is the HYBE family a thing? Y'all want me to be honest? I'm always honest, so I'm gonna be honest again. To me, I never really thought that, like, say like HYBE in a sense was like this wholesome, this very, very morally sound company. I just thought this was, in all honesty, in my brain, in my capitalist mind, my American capitalist mind, I think HYBE started out being real, being wholesome, being this, that, and the third, coming up from the bottom, just all the, big hit and all this other stuff. This is how my mind was working. I thought that they came up with a good business plan, a good business practice that captured, the hearts of millions and millions of people, which is probably why they think HYBE is probably a very, very good company. And sooner or later, when this company gets, success, they start dipping and dabbling into the business practices that all the other companies are in, but they're still trying to keep their, their mission statement alive. In terms of that, I also think like HYBE having an umbrella of different companies like bang, 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 bang. It's just like, maybe they're wholesome, maybe not. At the end of the day, it's still a business. They got to make profit. So let's just hope that the profit they're making is in good faith. You know what I'm saying? In terms of the family thing, I honestly just think I keep saying big hit in HYBE. Like, I don't know. We just finna find, y'all, this is a Boris City Magazine video, and she's about to talk about the HYBE family and I'm guessing everyone that falls under the umbrella. My ass probably will think I'm ready to learn some shit. That's pretty much what I'm about to say. I'm ready to learn. So let's learn.
In 2013, BTS debuted under the small South Korean label Big Hit Entertainment. At the time, the label was managing 4 other artists, but they were not even fully theirs. They were co-managed by other bigger, more powerful labels. With time, these artists started disbanding or leaving the company one by one. Soon after, Big Hit Entertainment only had 2 artists, solo singer Lee Hyun and BTS. But as we know, BTS then became the biggest group in the world. They helped the label survive and transform from Big Hit Entertainment to HYBE Corporation, a South Korean multinational entertainment company that works as a record label for artists under other entertainment companies and as a talent agency or management company for artists like Justin Bieber and Ariana Grande.
Yeah, we about to just read this. I was waiting for her to stop talking. We about to read all this. Nigga. Okay, HYBE Solutions, HYBE EDU, Superb, HYBE Platforms, Weverse, HYBE Labels, goddamn, Big Hit, Be-Lift, Pledis, Adore, Cause, Source Music, Jesus Christ, HYBE America. See, this is the thing that kind of did it for me when they with HYBE America and everything. I was like, So I guess they're trying to get into the market of America. They trying to dibble and dabble into the Western. Like when they talk about I think with Scooter Braun, I don't know. Like that shit that I heard, I was like, oh, okay, so they've made it. They've made it. They buying up everything. Good for them.
But this apparent sudden massive success has made a lot of K-pop fans very confused, because in K-pop there were always 3 major labels known as the Big 3. There were other entertainment agencies, but just like what happened with Big Hit and their groups, their success was not guaranteed. Only the Big 3 were capable of producing real big groups. So since BTS broke the notion that the most popular group can only be from the Big 3, K-pop fans started naming Big Hit Entertainment and then HYBE as part of a new Big 4, because how how is it possible that the big three doesn't have the actual biggest group, not only in K-pop but in the world? It's simply impossible.
I'm in all honesty, I'm thinking like I'm starting to think that one of these days it ain't gonna be no big nothing. I feel like it's just gonna be like HYBE and then SM, JYP, and YG. I feel like something's about to happen. I'm in the back of my head. I'm thinking something's about to happen to where HYBE is about to become. I'm not gonna say Disney, but HYBE is gonna become that company that literally can like say like I'm not gonna. I don't know. I ain't gonna say like Meta or Apple. Like they gonna do some. They gonna do some wild shit that probably is going to, you know, like they gonna be one of them jumps. Like Sam's. Like they gonna be one of them. One of them. And I hope that they keep the same mission statement. I'm gonna be honest.
This quick response of naming HYBE as part of a new Big Four may be comforting for K-pop fans, because the Big Three always sold the idea that no matter what, the big whatever has the biggest groups. It doesn't matter if the group doesn't have any music yet. These groups will have fans before their debut.
And I'm waiting for Baby Monster. I don't know when Baby Monster coming out again. I'm waiting for that. It's been a lot of tomorrow's Thursday. I'm recording this on Wednesday. Tomorrow's Thursday, my nigga. These Thursdays feeling very empty without Baby Monster. I'm gonna keep it a stack.
Before releasing any music, before we see them dance or sing, just because they are from the Big Three. This is how these labels have successfully tried for years to create a community of fans, not only for the groups signed to their labels, but also for their company. This type of identity K-pop artists have with their labels is very strong, stronger than in Western countries where most people don't know from which label their favorite artist is from. So in a world where label identity and label families are strong, where does BTS stand? And does the family of HYBE artists exist? Some K-pop fans would probably say yes, because the Big Three and almost every other South Korean label have a strong family identity. But this doesn't take into consideration that HYBE is not even a label, and that BTS has very little in common artistically with other groups from their company.
Like I said, bro, this shit says HYBE Corporation, not HYBE Entertainment. HYBE Corporation. Nigga, that little word is different. That little word got a little bit of weight on that hole, I'm not gonna lie.
With the recent globalization of K-pop because of BTS's global success, it has become less and less acceptable to be a company stan. A company stan is someone who is a fan of a music label, or most artists part of a music label. In the case of the Big Three, YG and their artists are considered a family. SM is a town. JYP is a nation. This family idea is promoted by collaborations of activities between groups under the same label. Like I said, nowadays it's less common to be a self-proclaimed company stan, but the instant success and support of groups that just debuted are clear signs that company stans still exist. But instead of saying, I am a fan of this label, K-pop fans say phrases like, I like SM's sound.
I like it though. I fuck with this. Bro, this video, I loved this video, son.
Or, I like JYP groups, so I dislike JYP the least. Or, YG is bad to their artists, but I like their noise music.
But my question is though, like, can't you just, you don't have to be, I don't think you have to be a company stan. You can't, you're not gonna consider, okay, so maybe what she's talking about is like, saying like, I like their sound is a cop-out. I don't think that's a cop-out, because from what some people be saying, like, they don't fuck with the label. Like, they just actually like the sound that the label comes with. And I guess, like, by proxy, that might mean they like the label, but that don't mean they like the label's business practices. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I guess, like, separating the music from the artist type thing, separating the sound from the company. I'm not a company stan. I don't call myself a company stan, but I dead ass like, she talking about me right now. I dead ass like the sound that comes from said company. You know what I'm saying? Like, that sound, makes me think like, oh, boom, SM, oh, boom, YG, oh, JYP. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I'm not a company stan. I feel like company stans have to like the company itself and then the artists after. You know? Not like a company, like not saying like, for me, when I say like I like SM sound, it's meaning like I like the sound, the little wub 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 shit that come from SM. I don't like SM. So you can't really, I disagree if that's what she's talking about. I disagree. So. I also would appreciate if I don't have all these sounds in the same. You know what's an actual thing? Having all these sounds in the same compilation. That's what probably will get me tired of this fucking sound. Is it having like hearing noise music back to back to back to back to back. Except for that one video about the noise music. I like that video. But yeah. All right. All right, I can't. All right, bro. All right. No. I'm sorry, I can't.
I'm not kidding, these are real excuses you will see in K-pop spaces all the time. So company stans still exist because companies still try to make their groups have a common factor. And this factor works as an excuse for K-pop fans to support all the groups or the majority of groups under a K-pop label.
I guess this is the first Boris City opinion I disagree with. Nice. I want y'all to say something in the comments too, though. You know what I'm saying? I want y'all to let me know what y'all think in the comments, and be respectful to Boris City and be respectful in the comments too. I appreciate that.
This common factor can be a characteristic style of music, a way of dancing, or a common physical style. Okay. So when naming HYBE as part of a new Big Four, K-pop fans also try to find a common factor between HYBE artists that can make them a family. However, although HYBE is very successful now, this company cannot be compared to the other labels part of the Big Three, because to start, HYBE is not a label.
Yeah.
The way BTS impacted the music world has confused a lot of K-pop fans, because BTS broke the K-pop system in many ways. One of these is the way in which entertainment agencies work in South Korea. BTS debuted under the small label / entertainment company Big Hit Entertainment. This means that Big Hit used to manage everything when it comes to BTS, from the musical direction of a project to the distribution of their albums. But when BTS started gaining massive worldwide popularity, Big Hit became a big label / entertainment company. When this happened, Big Hit separated the label side from the corporate side. The corporate side was named HYBE, but the label Big Hit, which manages aspects like musical direction, never disappeared. The name just transformed into Big Hit Music. So all the artists part of Big Hit Entertainment, and by all I mean the two all artists part of Big Hit Entertainment and the new group TXT, which just debuted in 2019, stayed in Big Hit, now named Big Hit Music. Then HYBE started absorbing other small South Korean labels.
Absorbing is hilarious. Absorbing. Fucking Kirby.
Some that already had other artists. Here starts the real confusion. HYBE's new labels started debuting new groups, and K-pop fans assume that these groups are under the same label as BTS, but they are not.
In all honesty, this would be, Boris City, I don't know if you're gonna watch this video, but you are a good crash course type of creator. Like, for me, like, y'all remember them crash courses that y'all had in school? If y'all had them in school, like, it was literally called crash course, I think. Like, the way this is set up is nice, because I can see why people would be confused. For me, I can understand, like, HYBE Corporation. We have entertainment music labels under HYBE. These music labels spread out to different groups under these music labels under HYBE. HYBE is literally a corporation. Labels, groups. Boom. I don't know. I'm imagining me writing notes on my little iPad, all that shit.
Not. BTS's label, Big Hit Music, only has 3 artists: BTS, TXT, and Ihyun. So why are Big Hit artists being mixed with other labels' artists when talking about the HYBE family?
Good question. Where's Masquerade Joe or Midnight? Midnight, is he under HYBE? Is Midnight under HYBE? That Masquerade song was really good. What is he under?
HYBE is a corporation, not a label. And unlike other label families, the artists part of HYBE Corporation don't share a common sound, look, or style of choreography.
Good question. I'm sorry for pausing a lot, but I feel like talking. Is it safe to say? Is it safe to say that BTS has transcended K-pop? Is that rude to say, or anything? Because I'm starting to think now, like whatever's happening there. Well, I don't know though. Ooh, that. Well, I guess I'm gonna refer back to one of Boris City's videos on BTS not equaling K-pop. I'm my brain is working. Sorry.
HYBE is an umbrella company that does not only have music labels but also a social network division and a business division that has an education division and a video content division.
This is
Saying
lovely.
that there is a family of HYBE artists would be like saying that there is a family of Kakao artists, which is also an umbrella company with way more divisions than HYBE. But although Kakao has 150 artists under its umbrella, no one talks about a Kakao family. People only talk about HYBE family because Big Hit used to be just a label, and not any label, but BTS's label. And the rebranding of Big Hit as HYBE made a lot of people believe that artists from other labels part of HYBE are part of the family BTS is from, but they are not. They are all from different labels. And even if the HYBE family was a thing, we would also have to include artists from HYBE America like Justin Bieber or Ariana Grande. But
I mean,
they are never part of the HYBE family conversation because they are not K-pop and they don't share anything in common with other HYBE artists. So if they are not considered part of the HYBE family, then artists under other labels part of HYBE Corporation shouldn't be either. So what about a Big Hit family? This would make a lot more sense since the three artists part of Big Hit actually had a family photoshoot. But are they similar in any way?
you know, one thing that probably would have solidified HYBE being a family to me would be the that hype those HYBE games. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wouldn't really call these niggas a family though. I feel like these niggas is just co-workers under the same corp, but they're in different divisions. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, like in the office where they had like Michael Scott, and then they had like what's cuz name that they play basketball against? The niggas at the bottom, not the niggas at the bottom, like the niggas who were doing the deliveries, and I forgot. The niggas, they were playing against black folks. They were playing basketball against the niggas that, like, they were a part of the same corporation. So they were all co-work. Jesus Christ. This shit is actually a little bit
artists
confusing.
do have one common factor, but this factor is not a sound, a style of dance, or look. It's authenticity. And hear me out before you call me a company stan, because even if you hate Big Hit or HYBE, you may agree with me. What differentiates Big Hit artists with artists under other HYBE labels and other labels in general is the way in which they prioritize the artist and their art instead of other superficial factors. Big Hit finds artists willing to grow as artists and does not only let them grow but also encourages them to grow.
Really good.
하이브라는 회사는 원래 예술가들의 자율성을 건드리지 않고 경영적인 프로세스에 있어서만 좋은 회사가 되도록 도와주는 회사라는 건 이미 잘 알려진 사실이라서
This creates unique artists, not the same typical K-pop group over and over again. BTS has 3 rappers that started as rappers, not just pretty faces that were told to rap because they cannot sing. These rappers had experience composing and producing before debuting in BTS. Big Hit also chose 4 singers that represent 4 different singing styles. Lee is a soloist who was previously part of vocal-focused groups, so as a soloist, he releases strong ballads with deep lyrics. His music is also targeted at an older South Korean audience. TXT is also a group, but they are nothing like BTS. Even though it's common for K-pop groups to have rappers, TXT does not have an official rapper because none of them actually have a rap background, but they are not a vocal group either. Unlike BTS and Lee, they don't have previous producing experience, but they are extremely encouraged to grow as artists. This may be an obvious encouragement, but most K-pop labels prefer having control on their group's artistic decisions. This is why it's extremely common for K-pop performers to not compose or even choose the music that will be part of their discography. So in a way, Big Hit Music maintain their own mission, creating music and artists for healing.
하이브의 야유의 성대한 막을
Well, shit. Okay.
올렸습니다.
This was
Most
so much
K-pop
fun.
groups under HYBE labels don't follow Big Hit's mission statement of creating music and artists for healing. For example, HYBE is a K-pop boy group under the label Believed Lab, which is part of HYBE labels. But although they are associated with Big Hit's group TXT, HYBE follows most K-pop rules. They are considered performers more than artists involved in their music. Their artistic decisions are the label's ideas. Across their 2 studio albums and 3 EPs, only one member has been credited for contributing in the songwriting process of one song. On the other hand, although they just started, and whether you think the lyrics are good or bad, TXT had all these writing or producing credits in their first 2 years. One of them even wrote for HYBE before HYBE had the chance to write for themselves. So although the HYBE family idea is enforced here, there is not a significant artistic factor that makes them similar. However, another label absorbed by HYBE, which apparently tries to follow Big Hit, or more specific, BTS's
Source
message,
Music.
is Source Music. Source Music used to have a group named G-Friend, and according to the G-Friend members themselves, they started having artistic liberties only when Source Music joined HYBE labels. After Source Music disbanded their 6-member girl group G-Friend, they debuted the 6-member girl group Les Seraphim. This new girl group has a fearless concept, which aligns to one of BTS's main messages of self-acceptance and empowerment. The difference is that BTS reached their empowerment message by themselves. If you want to be really specific, RM and Suga did. It was an obvious conclusion by the way they've been writing about the subject over the years. On the other hand, it can be seen in the Les Seraphim documentary that the Les Seraphim members were sat down and explained with a PowerPoint presentation the fearless concept that they will have to interpret.
I remember that. That was a good documentary too. I remember that.
Another label part of HYBE that followed Big Hit's principle of authenticity is Adore, which debuted the girl group New Jeans. Their fresh, unique concept and their lack of noise music, which is very popular in K-pop, has made a lot of K-pop fans associate them with Big Hit artists. More specifically, they associate their fictional storyline with BTS and TXT's fictional storyline that runs throughout their music videos.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't see that. I don't really see that. Like, in all honesty, now I just see like Adore and whatever the hell they got going on is some different shit. It just so happens they're under that corporation of HYBE. Like, whatever they doing, I don't really see much similarity other than like the obvious similarities of the, connected music videos. But like the shit that they're doing is different. It feels different to me.
However, although their label Adore enjoys the privilege of debuting their first
That's a
group
good
under
name,
HYBE
too,
Corporation, they don't like recognizing it, not even to give the New Jeans girls some credit. Adore's CEO, Min Hee-jin, used to be the chief marketing officer at SM Entertainment, and you can tell.
Oh, I didn't know that. All I know is that some people don't like her. That's pretty much what I know.
She has the mindset of other K-pop labels where they take all the credit from the creative projects. She said that she was the one making all the artistic decisions for New Jeans, and basically that New Jeans' success is her success.
Oh.
New Jeans' album was her long dream album.
Oh.
This is the music she had in mind.
Oh.
New Jeans
Oh. Damn. I don't like that. Damn, what the fuck? Okay.
music is her music, the music of the producer Min Hee-jin. She selected the songs and she ordered them on the EP.
Damn, nigga, y'all can't get the girls no credit. What the fuck? Like, Slim, what the like, you can't get the girls that are carrying out your plan any credit? Like, what the
True
fuck,
or not,
dude?
this wouldn't be Big Hit's strategy to promote a
Jesus
group, because that makes the K-pop
Christ.
performers look like puppets who don't have any artistic
Oh.
liberties. And
Oh God. Oh God. Oh. I don't like that. Oh, that's news to me. I don't like that. What the fuck?
yes, the New Jeans members may be too young to be expected to compose full songs or to have a strong musical personality and vision. Comparing them to BTS's debut when they were around New Jeans' age wouldn't be too fair, because BTS has an extraordinary journey in the music world. But TXT also debuted at a very young age, and they were still encouraged to find their own sound and become artists. This can be reflected in TXT's subtle but honest music shifts. So New Jeans Jeans may have a musical style that is refreshing in the K-pop industry. Their concept is different, and it has successfully attracted a great part of BTS's audience. But this sound and concept will not feel authentic to these girls if their label keeps taking the entire credit.
Nah, real shit, son. What the fuck, bro?
Even if the New Jeans girls wrote one line in a song, which by the way they did, that's still something the CEO should be celebrating. But her words make the New Jeans members feel interchangeable. Since New Jeans is the CEO's vision, any other girls can be part of New Jeans.
I see why I don't like Shawty. I'm gonna keep it a stack. I'm gonna keep
The
it a stack
special
bundle.
New Jeans factor does not come from the members, it comes from the executives. This is highly unlikely to happen with big hit artists. Their quote-unquote brand is authenticity, so why would they give the label more credit than the artists themselves?
Why do you want SM Entertainment when the management wants to go in a different direction?
Because we gonna absorb everybody, nigga. We finna take over the motherfucking world.
As a last-minute addition to
Hey, bro, I hope Bank PD is not a fucking supervillain, son. Oh, God. I hope he not on no Dr. Doofenshmirtz type timing, bro. I swear to God. I hope he's not. Please, don't do it. Come on, son. Come on, son. Please don't do it. Please. Please. Because this is, I'm gonna be honest. This is kind of scary. You know how like in the movies where like the supervillain starts off nice, he starts off very lovable, and then he just has a switch after he gets everything that he needs, absorbs everybody. I hope that don't happen. Come on, son. I don't need you to be Lex Luger, bro. Come on, gang. Come on, bro. Come on. See, now my mind is thinking. I'm not trying to talk down on Hitman Bang, but like I'm not about to act like he probably won't have the power to do these things because he literally has like BTS and all these groups and he's just taking over. This nigga's taking over. You know what I'm saying? So I'ma just hope that everything stays calm, stays good for the time being. But hey, I'm telling y'all, be on the lookout. If dude might make some wild decisions, man. Just be on the lookout. That's all I'ma say. We still support Hitman Bang over here though. I hope he just doesn't do anything egregious. Because if he does, I'm gonna refer to this video.
this video, it looks like despite a lot of tension between SM and HYBE, there is a high probability that HYBE will become SM's biggest shareholders.
Like, bro, like this shit is kind of scary. This shit is kind of scary on like a company sense. This is scary. This is scary as hell, but also very inspiring. Very inspiring.
So many assume that SM will be one of the labels part of HYBE in a way. But even if this does happen, the SM family will keep being the SM family because there are obvious common factors between SM performers. In any case, they will remain as a separate label from Big Hit, just like Source Music is a separate label from Big Hit, despite all of them being part of HYBE. In the end, my point remains. The different HYBE labels and their artists don't have much in common artistically between them. If you really want to buy the forced idea of a label family, do it with the actual label families, not with a corporation that has shares in these labels.
Okay.
So is the HYBE family a thing? In terms of business, it may be. There are many HYBE events and interactions that prove it does, but it's not the same as actual label families. Source Music has a vision for their artists that is different from Ador's vision, that it's different from Pleddy's vision, that it's different from Belief Lab's vision, that it's different from Big Hit's vision. To say that there's a HYBE dancing style or a HYBE sound, like K-pop fans do with other labels, would be pointless because it's not true. HYBE has many labels with different sounds and styles. Some of these labels try to follow Big Hit's mission of authenticity, but others don't. Some labels under HYBE strictly follow the K-pop system, but other labels don't. This is why it's very hard to find real HYBE company stands, because the decisions made by Big Hit executives are different from the decisions made by Source Music executives. What does happen a lot is that BTS fans army end up becoming casual listeners or even fans of other HYBE groups that follow Big Hits, or to be more specific, reject BTS's message, concept, or authenticity. There's some fan crossover with BTS and groups like Les Seraphim, New Jeans, Sebastine, and TXT, but it's not as common as with other labels. Actually, what I've noticed is that if one of these groups' music starts getting closer to quote-unquote noise music, ARMYs will not be very supportive. So in the end, there's no unconditional love and support by ARMY for the supposed HYBE family. What matters and what should matter the most is the music, not a family created by business decisions, but the artists themselves and the art they create.
For the rest of my life.
Okay. You know what? Okay. I like this. This was very insightful. This was insightful. In all honesty, me being someone who likes noise music, but in like a comparative sense, I'm here for it. I'm here for it. If they call themselves a family, fuck it. If they not a family, fuck it. I don't care, bro. I'm here for the music. I'm here for the music and just good vibes, to be honest. But what stood out to me was definitely that New Jeans shit. Cause as y'all know, I'm already in a New Jeans binge of me loving these, like, the shit that these girls is doing. But like, dog, like, damn. I see why y'all don't like Shawty. That's some crazy shit to say. That's some real crazy shit to say. Nigga, without New Jeans, you wouldn't be having this success. Nigga, at least give them some success. Like, Jesus Christ. Shit, man. But still, let me know what y'all think in the comments. Let's have some dialogue and let's be respectful and let's have some fun.